welcome me. I was lost, but he brought me in. Oh, his love for me. Oh, his love for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. Free at last, he has ransomed me. His grace runs deep. While I was a slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, he died.
All right, so welcome to Courtyard. So today's feature, of course, is a tour through NCBC with Pastor Raymond. And he's going to put on his tour guide hat today and walk us through the new church. And it's very timely because today's message today surrounding the vision of the church, and it's going to show us how members of this church have come together to create this space and continue to create this space and expand it for the community of believers and to help us come together as one body. So take it away, you guys.
All right, thank you, Ruby. I feel like I'm just feels like high school. You know, when I was in high school, we used to do tours for the community, and that was where I really had a lot of fun. I was like, oh my gosh, let me tell you all these different jokes and whatnot. And so this is taking me back to high school. But really quick, I just wanted to share a little bit about myself. So I've actually been at this church since 1998. So going way back when I just accepted Christ into my life in 97. A year later, we would start attending this church, and it was part of it was because we were looking for a community with other young couples, and it was just a great opportunity to connect with a lot of people, a lot of peers, and over that time from 98 on, we saw all kinds of changes take place in this church. We literally started the English ministry worship in the fellowship hall, which I hope to be able to show you in a little bit, to then being able to worship in the main sanctuary, which I'll show you a little bit more as we weave in there. But as you can see, this building is actually it was a lasers factory a long time ago, and the beautiful thing about it is that we were able to outright purchase it, and as of today, we owe nothing on this property. We own it outright, and later on, I'm going to show you a little bit more of just how awesome this place really is. But yeah, it started off as a lasers factory, and then we bought it. We did a lot of construction into it. We transformed it into what it is right now. A lot of the open space inside were changed into classrooms, and then also the main sanctuary that you see off to the left there, and it's just amazing what the Lord was able to do through this place. And so let's go on a tour. And if you haven't, so this is our third service for the Korean ministry. We've essentially transformed the courtyard into an outdoor space where we can worship, and it's really come a long way. I mean, given the current circumstances, praise the Lord that we can still have this place of worship. Okay, so you see behind me, this is a playground. In fact, this actually used to be just a a green space. In fact, it wasn't even taken care of. But I think back in 2015, we then decided, a few men within the English ministry decided, okay, we're gonna transform this into a playground. So I want to give a little recognition to Phil Cho, to Robert Freiberger, and a lot of other guys that came together and actually built this by hand. A lot of raw materials, one little kit for the little ones. But this unit we basically pieced together from just a lot of raw materials, and there you have it, the playground for our children. So what you see here, the offices for the pastors, and along the walls here, along this wall behind me, are all the different mission trips that we have gone on. And so let me see if I can show you some of it. It goes back to even 2015, 2012. These are all the different trips that we have gone on, and there's a bunch of other trips that we haven't even posted on the wall. We've gone to Greece, we've gone to the Philippines. Here is to Fresno. Here in India, and again, these are all the different mission trips that we have gone on. And that's not it. Then we continue down this wall: Japan, Philippines. Many trips that we've gone on, and this is really one of the heart of our church's ministry. More of the mission trips that we've gone on, and yeah, it's just amazing. I don't know if you can see, I'm right there. That's me. Yeah. We've gone to Jordan, we've gone to Turkey, Greece, Korea, Japan, yeah, El Salvador. That was one for Compassion International. That's Indonesia, again, another Compassion mission. The youth ministry, Mosaic, went to Mexico. They typically go to Mexico every year. Yeah, so a lot of missions is really the heart of our, one of the 4 pillars of our church. Let me just also show you our new kind of evening cafe, a little coffee space where people can just come in. I mean, this used to be the library, and now we've turned it into just a space where people could just hang out, make a cup of coffee, and just kind of a space to just rest. So hope you have a chance to come and check it out one of these days. And there it is. I don't know if you can see that. All right. So we have Pastor Jin. He is the administration pastor. These are a number of the Korean ministry classes that have gone on over the years. Here, oh my gosh, check that out. Maybe we should go check inside. No, actually, just kidding. This is Pastor Joseph. Pastor Joseph oversees the planning side of things. So anything involving the web, anything involving upcoming events, Pastor Joseph Huang is the one who oversees that. Again, more classes, different classes that have taken place. Some of them are the equivalent of Gnosko, some of the foundational classes that we have here at our church, as well as Gnosko, This is an Experiencing God class that actually was back in fall of 2012. Wow. Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's my office. Let's check inside. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. And I'm right next to our senior pastor, Pastor Kenneth's son.
Oh, you want there? Go in there.
Should I go in here? Let me see. Okay. So, anyhow, let me just also go down this hallway. Oh, actually, I don't think I can go through this hallway. Let me see if I can sneak through Pastor Paul's office. This is Pastor Paul's office. He oversees the youth ministry, also in Mosaic. There's another handsome guy down there. Welcome. This is Pastor Caleb. He's actually one of the praise leaders. Actually, you oversee the praise ministry. Pastor Caleb is extremely talented. You're on the Courtyard, what takes place after the EM service. So this is a man that you want to hear worship. He is so talented.
Yeah, but only the team side. But I'm sorry, I cannot speak very well.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
Okay. So next time I want to lead worship as the English. Yeah. I don't know, man.
You're always invited. You're always invited. Now everybody knows who you are. We're ready to. We look forward to inviting you. Thank you so much. All right. One van that would normally be here, it's known as the squid van. And the reason why it's called the squid van is because it smells like squid soup. If you ever want to play ping pong, there you go.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah. So this used to be a place of storage, but some of the members on the Korean side, they are really into ping pong, and they love ping pong so much that they had to have a room dedicated to it. So you got basically all that you need. You just come in here and grab a paddle and just go at it. These classrooms out here, they are somewhat of a remnant that got converted into classrooms. So a lot of times we'll have smaller classes out here, different places for people to come and meet up. This is what is supposed to be the Grace Chapel. Now, Grace Chapel has been turned into a storage during this time of pandemic, but the KM Young Adult Ministry would typically have their services here. Or they did at one point, but now they have it in the main sanctuary. But this is supposed to be storage space, but has now been turned into a place of worship. Yeah, this is on the other side of the ping pong room. The ping pong area is right over that wall. But right here, this is the fellowship hall. And this fellowship hall, you could consider it like a multi-purpose room. A lot of things take place in here, but typically this is where we would come together after service and over a simple meal. We'd have fellowship. Weddings have taken place in here, wedding receptions, different events. We've used this. This was actually the space where the English ministry met. And if you can imagine, this whole space was completely filled. I remember when Jeanette and I first came here, this entire area was filled with chairs, filled with people, and the newcomers, I still remember this, the newcomers would actually sit right here and be welcomed. This was before the main sanctuary was completed. But just imagine the English-speaking adult ministry used to number in the hundreds. We were at least 300 in numbers and in regular attendance. And as you can see, a lot of things have changed, and and the focus of the ministry has also changed as well. All right, so let's continue on. You guys have any questions for me? Making my way over.
Favorite color? Favorite color?
Oh, my favorite color? Oh my gosh. My favorite color is orange. Thank you for asking.
Favorite Bible verse?
Favorite Bible verse is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 16 through 18. Really quick, this is the courtyard. I don't know if you can see it. They have service there right now, but this is really what I envision as the original courtyard. Right after service, we would come out here and we would have fellowship. And my vision for the courtyard has always been to have a place where people can gather together, catch up, and it's not just limited to just gathering according to your small groups, but across small groups. I mean, the fact that we're all one body, one community. So that's the courtyard, but we're not going to go out there just now. This area. This is Joyland. For the preschoolers and for kids just before kindergarten, or actually I think it includes kindergarten. But I love this place because it's kind of like Smurfland. In fact, the original colors were very similar to this blue. So it was like little Smurf houses. So again, this was a big open space where we then just built all these little classrooms right inside. So you have 2 classrooms in here, side by side, and then some more classrooms over here. But yeah, this is just a fun place, at least for me. I remember serving in this ministry, and the kids are just so much fun, especially the 2-year-olds. When you are part of the 2-year-olds class, you're part of an opportunity to seeing them going from just mumbling or screaming to actually having coherent sentences, and it's just amazing. I just love that part.
All right. Before you leave, why was it? I've always wondered, why is it that circular shape? Why did they design it like that? Do you know?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Laser testing room?
That is a good question. I don't know the thought behind it. I do know that they always had this space designated for preschoolers, and so I would imagine they built these classrooms. I mean, this cylindrical shape, this sausage-shaped classroom, and then these triangle top or pyramid top classrooms. They had it designed just for these little kids in mind. In fact, before these little walled doors were not present. We actually built them after the fact, just to keep the kids contained in this room, keep them from running out. But yeah, good question. I don't know. I was not present as they were building these. Let's also go into check out Mosaic right now. Okay. Right in the corner.
Next announcement. Our afternoon seminar is coming up on November 15th on Saturday. This is going to be an hour and a half. We have maybe a 4 or 5 hour conference slot. And this year's going to be an hour and a half. Some of your teachers have signed up for topics during that time. So spending all the topics of love, lust, and hate, you're feeling like you're wondering about any of those things right now. Like love, hate, I know you're not hearing a lot of things.
All right. So that was Mosaic. Let's see.
Pui, you're so slick. You're kind of like a spy, silently going in, gliding through, and silently leaving.
Yeah, they didn't even know I was there. Let's see if we can sneak into Faceland here. And this is where we have the elementary age kids have their service. Oh, guess what? There's Pastor Rebecca.
Hi, Pastor Rebecca.
Everybody in the courtyard. So the infamous Pastor Rebecca of Faithland, she has videos posted every week. And actually, I think some of the kids are watching right now. So, yeah. So, anyhow. Yay. Yeah. This is where all the fun takes place for the kids of, first grade on to sixth grade? Oh, fifth grade, excuse me. Oh yeah, because I'm still thinking of Fremont. Studio S. So Studio S is now kind of like our recording studio. So this is a space where, if you're familiar with some of the Korean ministry services, like the Friday night fellowship, Friday night praise and prayer night, or the every day at noon, weekdays at noon, the Korean ministry has their services from here. So this is kind of a worship area. Praise team comes together here, and then over on this side, this is the green screen, where a lot of times we'll put a background there, and one of the pastors will share a message from this space, and also we can use this as a classroom, a virtual classroom. We project onto the screen. We use it as a blackboard. Yeah. So this room is actually essentially 3 rooms in one. This is the production side of the house.
Hey, P-Ray, I have to ask the question. Every time I go into that room, it smells like food. Does it smell like food today?
Yes, it actually smells like somebody had instant ramen here. Yeah.
Inside.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So this is where the production side of things take place. The video production, adding on of videos, composing the videos, and then also over here you have the audio side of the house, and they do all kinds of really neat stuff. And again, a lot of this came about because of the pandemic, because of everything being online, and as a result, Studio S was born. All right, let's continue on. And then right outside Studio S, there's kind of like a viewing area. You can kind of just hang out and watch. You have, hey, there's Paul.
She's here. Let's follow Paul.
Oh, are you showing us the prayer room? I was gonna ask you to show us this room.
Yes. So it's good that Paul led us here. So we have the space that is dedicated to it's mainly dedicated for prayer during the week. Various people will come here and just use this as a space to just commune with God and have a personal dialogue. This place has really come a long ways. We've collected a bunch of furniture. I mean, it's been going through many different transformations over the years, but this place has always been focused on being a place of prayer.
P. Ray, I was always wondering because I want to come to church to pray, but I know we don't have access to the main sanctuary to go and pray. So if we ask you, can we get access to this room to go and pray?
Yes, of course. Yeah, ask me or ask any of the pastors, and we'd be more than happy to open up the space for you. Let's see if I can do this.
Loving this.
Are we really doing this?
Hang on a second. Let me unlock.
I've always wanted to go up those steps.
All right.
Wow. Going up the roof.
You are now on the roof. Now, one of the great things about this location is also the fact that we are centrally located in this area. We have close access to the freeways, to downtown, to the neighborhoods. We're across that way is Google. People get to take an aerial view of the service going on.
Whoa, careful.
This is the courtyard here. Recognize the cross there. All right, let me just take you over here. Just ignore all the AC units here.
I love how the moment he went up there, Jeanette was like, "Be careful."
There's no rails.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why we don't want people coming up on the roof. I mean, I've gotten a lot of requests saying, "Hey, can we go to the roof for July 4th?" And I'm like, no.
I just want to have
It's a
worship
liability.
on the roof one of these days.
Is that Missy? We're centrally located in the Silicon Valley. Yeah, it's just God's been really gracious with what He has provided us. This area here, this is on the roof. We call this the penthouse, and it's not really a penthouse today, but I don't know. It's just the strangest thing. This could, in theory, be used as a place of worship, but yeah, it's just not safe to have people up on the roof. So it just becomes what we call the penthouse. Okay. All right. Let's make our way over to the main sanctuary. All right, let's see what's behind here. This is actually two of the areas where people can wash up and shower after they've been baptized. This is the choir room. This room actually used to be 3 classrooms, but we've knocked down the walls for the 3 classrooms and turned it into one large room. And there you have the choir room. And then there's Pastor Johan. Pastor Johan oversees the young adult ministry.
Yeah.
And say hi to everybody in the courtyard.
Hi.
목사님!
That's Anna.
Oh, Anna. Hello, Anna.
Yeah. So he is supremely talented. Actually, you were part of radio broadcasting in Southern California? No? Okay. He's just very well known, and we're just so blessed to have him part of our ministry here. So, yeah. He's also very techy.
He started the pastor hoverboard trend.
Yes, that's right. These are the guys.
I asked you guys about that.
Yeah, that's I'm not ready to start on one of those. But Pastor Johan, you're an expert on that. We see him using it to move things, to move around. He's very, very, very talented on that.
What is this content?
This is the courtyard.
Courtyard.
Yeah. So after service, we have
Is it live streaming on the courtyard?
Yeah.
The hangout?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you're
So how many people live watch it?
I don't know. There's actually a number of people over there. You can see. Hey.
Oh no! Now I'm famous.
Yes, you're now famous. Yeah. So, thank you for being a part of this. Okay.
Oh, it's tiny. Where does that door lead? Into the main sanctuary?
No, that door leads into another storage room. So the main sanctuary is on the other side of this wall, and then that door leads into the main sanctuary. It's a very cozy room to have people to connect and just and to pray. Yeah, so that's definitely a good place to. I guess the better way of solitary confinement.
Yeah, that was the intercessory room, right?
Well, they call it the counseling room, but yeah, it would be very, very much like an intercessory room. Yeah, that's where a lot of people will go after service, especially after the Korean ministry services. They'll go there and to be prayed for. Okay, so this is the Vision Chapel. The Vision Chapel is where the deaf and mute ministry meet, or where they would normally meet. And as you can see, there's no amplification, no audio, but essentially Pastor Peck would be the one who oversees the deaf and mute ministry. They would meet in here on Sundays from 10:30 to 1. And then they go to one of the classrooms outside and have fellowship there. But we're very, very honored to have them a part of our church, to have their ministry be conducted here. But then, we have here the rooftop ministry. The rooftop ministry is for children with disabilities.
I didn't know they were separate. So it's like rooftop is for children, and then that's the Vision Chapel is like a separate entity. I thought it was one.
No, there's one pastor for the deaf and mute ministry, Pastor Peck, and then Pastor Jungi oversees the ministry for the children with disabilities.
Oh,
They're actually two separate ministries.
that's amazing. I didn't know that.
Yeah, the deaf and mute ministry, I think it's NCBC, Northern California Deaf Church. But this room would normally be for the rooftop ministry, but one of the things that Pastor Jungi has done is do a lot of videos for the families with children who have disabilities, and these videos would then be circulated, not just within our church community, but also Pastor Jungi is part of a larger ministry called Mira, I think it was, and this entire ministry encompasses not only California but ministries in Korea, all around the world, literally, specifically for children with disabilities. So it all takes place right in here. Amazing. Right up here is the new library. This library used to be where the cafe is right now, but now it's turned into this upstairs, very cozy place.
Library.
To
my favorite spot.
Yeah. It's also a place where a lot of people will come to just to kind of have a quiet place to read. It's literally like a library.
Place. I feel like a rat's gonna come out or something.
Oh my goodness.
So this is the upstairs storage for children's ministry, and we have a lot of VBS related stuff here, but yeah, our children's ministry is really robust, and I'm just really proud of being a part of a ministry that really has a big heart for the next generation. So people like Anna and Sonia, they have been very instrumental in just helping out children's ministry. But this is not the destination. I'm going to show you yet another storage area that.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Oh, that's the secret one. We need to see it.
Hobbit door.
Oh my god, it's so tiny!
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So, in the back here, so right below me is Studio S. And then,
whoa!
this is a storage area that is, not many people are aware of. You have a harvest festival dating back to, I don't know when, actually. But yeah, there's only one way in or out of this particular space, and as a result, we don't really use it much. But it exists, and this space is right above the classrooms and the choir room. I'm just really excited about this ministry and the things that we're able to do through this building, and really God has blessed us with this property to be able to do all kinds of things, and it really started with the dedication of a number of families who really sacrificed literally their finances and to make this place possible, and it's become such a great hub for spiritual growth and lots of different ministries to go out. With that, thank you for following me and joining me on this tour of this whole church building.
There's a place for me. sky.